Good morning, it's me from my channel, and today we're talking about feeling younger every day with our 10-minute morning mobility routine for over 50. Now, this is a great routine to start your day if you want to move better in your body, feel better in your body, and be more engaged with your life. So, let's get started. So the first thing I love about this routine is that it will help you reduce morning stiffness. You know, if you're over 50 like me, you may wake up feeling stiff and sore in the joints. That's just part of the aging process. But there are things we can do to counteract that. One of the best things to wake up and do is to foam roll or use some other self-massage tool on those tight spots that you have on your body. I like to spend a couple minutes doing that before I even get out of bed. The other thing you can do is start to incorporate some dynamic stretches into your morning routine. These are stretches that involve movement rather than holding a stretch, and they'll help to mobilize the joints and improve your range of motion. So, for example, instead of doing a static stretch where you hold your hamstring stretch for 30 seconds, or even a yoga practice, which I love, by the way, a lot of people start their day with, try doing some dynamic stretches like walking lunges, high knees, butt kicks, shoulder rotations, all these kinds of things that really get the joints moving. This will not only help you wake up your body, but it will also help to improve your posture and joint health. Now, as we age, our joints become less mobile and more prone to injury. So it's important to start incorporating some mobility work into your daily routine. The second reason why this routine is so beneficial is that it will help you improve your posture and joint health. You see, when we are young, we tend to have great posture because our muscles are strong and flexible. But as we age, our muscles can become weaker, and our joints can become stiffer, which can lead to poor posture and joint pain. However, by starting our day with a few simple exercises, we can help to improve our posture and joint health. For example, a very simple exercise that you can do at any time of the day, but especially in the morning, is a wall stand. This exercise will help to strengthen the muscles in your upper back and improve your posture. Just stand with your back flat against a wall, feet shoulder-width apart, and slowly raise your arms above your head while still keeping your back flat against the wall. Hold for a few seconds, and then lower back down. Another great exercise is a shoulder blade squeeze. Stand tall, roll your shoulders forward, and then squeeze your shoulder blades together as hard as you can for 5 to 10 seconds. Repeat this several times throughout the day. If you're sitting at a desk, you can easily work this in during the day. And another one is a chin tuck. Look straight ahead. Don't look up, don't look down. Slowly tuck your chin to your chest and hold for a few seconds. Do this several times a day. Also, incorporating some light cardio into your morning routine can help to boost your circulation and increase the flow of nutrients to your joints. This can help to reduce joint pain and improve your overall mobility. So, for example, going for a brisk walk, even for just 10 minutes, can make a big difference in how you feel throughout the day. I also love doing cardio, especially early in the morning when it's cool outside. I live in Arizona, so it's pretty hot most of the year. But in the winter months, I love going out for a walk. In fact, a lot of my best ideas come to me when I'm out for a walk. And this brings us to the next point. By incorporating some light cardio into your morning routine, you can also boost your circulation and energy levels. When you exercise, your heart pumps blood throughout your body, delivering oxygen and nutrients to your cells. This helps to improve your overall health and can make you feel more energized throughout the day. So again, even just a little bit of cardio can go a long way. I like to add in some cardio throughout my routine, even if I'm doing strength training, because it really does boost my endurance and it keeps my heart healthy. This 10-minute routine will also help you build a daily habit that supports healthy aging. As we get older, it becomes more important than ever to take care of our bodies, but it can be tough to make time for healthy habits, especially when we're busy. That's why it's important to start small and build up from there. Begin by just adding in a few minutes of mobility work each morning. Once you get into the habit of doing that, you can gradually add in more exercises and increase the amount of time you spend doing mobility work. By making this a daily habit, you'll be taking an important step towards living a healthier life. I like to build habits around things that I already do on a daily basis. For example, I always drink coffee first thing in the morning. So I've built a habit of adding in my mobility work right after I drink my coffee. That way, I know that I'll get it done. Another thing I do is I set an alarm on my phone for every morning at the same time that I want to get up and do my mobility work. And I put the alarm across the room so I have to get out of bed to turn it off. Then once I'm up, I know that I need to get my mobility work done. I find that having a dedicated time and place for my mobility work really helps me stick to it. It's also helpful to have a plan and write down the exercises you want to do, and maybe even write down the order in which you want to do them, so you don't have to think about it. You can just follow your list and get it done. Of course, you can memorize the exercises, but sometimes it's easier to have a written plan. If you're new to exercise or have been away from the gym for a while, it's important to start slowly and work your way up. Start with just a few simple exercises and do them for a few minutes each day. As you get stronger and more flexible, you can add more exercises and do them for longer periods of time. It's also important to listen to your body and rest when you need to. If you're feeling sore or fatigued, take a break and allow your body to recover. Remember, consistency is key. It's better to do a little bit of mobility work every day than to wait until you're stiff and sore and then try to do a lot all at once. With a little effort and consistency, you can improve your morning stiffness, posture, and joint health, and you'll feel younger and more energetic every day. And if you're looking for more ways to feel younger, I invite you to watch this video here where I talk about 7 habits to live by to feel 10 years younger. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.